Hey, what's up everyone? This is Ben Zinn for Epic Guitar Instruction, bringing you another song lesson today. Today we're going to take a look at I'm Not the Only One, the great tune by Sam Smith. Break down all the chord progressions and show you how to put them together. The first chord progression that we're going to take a look at is going to be a theme or figure that will repeat quite a bit in this tune. So it's an important one to know as you're building this tune and putting it together. Let's take you through the chords and then we'll talk about how to attack it. Our very first chord is going to be an F major bar chord here in the first position. Now we're going to go to an A7 chord in the open position. Our third chord in our progression is a D minor, and I'm going to give you a couple of different options here. We have our standard open voicing, or for bonus points, if you want to get closer to the way the piano plays it from the recording, we can play it like so. Again, totally your choice there, whatever you feel comfortable with. Lastly, we have a B flat chord here, standard bar position, starting on the first fret, barring across to the third with the ring finger. Okay, so putting this all together now, we're going to do a couple of things to make it feel like the song. The first thing that we're going to do is from our F major chord, our bar chord position here, is we're going to hammer on from the first fret of the third string into the middle finger here. So we're going to start with that finger not on the chord, and then we're going to hammer. Now I'm playing this finger style. You can do this with your pick as well. The key though is to only play down to the third string so that we really hear the sound of that hammer on. Right after that, you want to pick string 2 by itself. So there's a little lick inside of the chord that kind of makes it sound like the song that you want to try to approximate as you're playing this F chord here. Okay, next we're going to move to our A7 chord, and we're going to strike that A7 chord 2 times with the highest note in the chord being on the second string. So you sort of get this effect of, we hear a little melody within our chord movement there. Okay, then we'll go to a D minor. But really, I should say it's a D5. I'm holding down all these notes here, but I'm only playing up to the second string. And then we're back to our B flat. So, putting this all together. So, hammer on, A7 twice, D minor, B flat. And play along for the rhythm. If you want to substitute the trickier D minor chord, now those chords can be a little tricky, so if you're not ready to play these bar chords, you can always also substitute in simpler versions of some of the bar chords by just playing a little root fifth or power chord, and you still get the same basic idea here. This would be starting on an F5, say A7, D minor, and then just a B5 here. So just play where your skill level is at and you'll still get the vibe of the tune. Now, once you get that flow happening with those chords, it's helpful especially when we're playing this just solo guitar by ourselves, maybe add a little bit more rhythm to our progression. It makes it sound nice and complete. Gives it a nice full sound. So one of the ways that we can do this is just to bring in a little bit of a backbeat with our right hand. And so what I mean by this is we just take our basic progression and we can just add a little percussive backbeat, brushing the strings, slapping the strings. You could even hit the side of the guitar. Just putting this on beats 2 and 4 as you get into your groove is a great way to fill out the sound. Try and experiment and see what works for you. So as you can see, thumb, finger brushes, any of that will be great to add a little bit more percussive element to the vibe of the song. So we have our foundation now, and this progression is what you're going to be playing for most of the song. All you're going to be doing is playing that progression 3 times to kick us off, 3 times all the way through. The 4th time, we're going to substitute in a little different movement here. And this movement is just the F to C, and then back to F. So it's a little resolution at the end of the cycle there. Now, when you get into the verses, you're going to play the exact same thing 3 times through off of our first progression, then the 4th time through, our little resolution, F to C to F. When we get to the chorus, you guessed it, we're going to be doing the same thing with a little bit of a different ending this time through. So let's just play all the way through our chorus so we can work up to that point. We're playing here starting on our F once again. Again. Third time is a little different. We start F, A7, D minor over C. It's a little connecting chord, so we're just using that to connect on the way back down to B flat here. Let's back that up once again. That's your 3rd time through on the chorus. Now our 4th time through, we have F, to this funky chord here. And this is just a bar across the 3rd fret, strings 5, 4, 3, and 2. Little substitute C chord there. Actually a B flat with a C in the bass. Gives us a nice sound there. Let's take you all the way through the chorus once more. And there we have our chorus. Now, as you might have noticed in this tune, there's a lot of bar chords going to open chords. That's kind of what makes the whole thing happen. And we want to help you out with this. We want to give you some free information that will help you with your bar chord skills, bar chord to open chord transitions, all of this stuff that you need to play this tune and many more. We're going to send you a free video lesson and an ebook that coincides with that lesson that gives you all these great exercises that you can do to reinforce your bar chord technique. Like I said, get comfortable moving between bar chords and open chords so that you can play all the songs that you know and love. All you got to do to get that information, just click on the link that we have down there below. We'll send you that free video lesson, help you out in your bar chords, and we'll continue on. After we've completed our first chorus, we'll come back to the verse figure, play all that again, play another chorus, and then we have our 3rd and final progression, just a small, short little bridge progression to help connect us to our final chorus and the end of the tune. The beginning of our bridge section is going to find us playing a new chord, a B flat major 7 here. This is a new voicing. So I'm going to play and hold this chord for 4 counts. If you want to fill it in with some more strumming or finger picking, you certainly can. Play and hold for 4, then to F for 4 counts. Now we'll go back to A7. Now for the 4th measure of the bridge, let's split our time 2 beats on D minor and then 2 beats on C. Now let's repeat that with some changes at the end for the 2nd time through. So we'll be back to B flat major 7, 4 counts here, 4 counts on the F. Now, instead of the A7, let's go back to this B flat over C chord. And let's just kind of build here for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming out of that into your final chorus. Let's take that bridge all together one time. We have B flat for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to F. 2, 3, 4. A7. 2, 3, 4. D minor. Now to C. Back to B flat major 7. Back to F. 2, 3, 4. Now build. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here's the chorus. Play that chorus one more time. You have a double chorus at the end of the tune, and you're home free. You got all the sections of Sam Smith's I'm Not the Only One. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for joining us today. This is Ben Zinn for Epic Guitar Instruction. Hey, if you liked the video, do us a favor, do us a solid, click the like button, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment below. We're going to keep bringing you more of these great song lessons, and share the channel with your friends. Remember to subscribe, all of that great stuff. I want to say thanks again. This is Ben for Epic Guitar Instruction, and I will see you next time.
Miles! Hey!
Hey, Miles.
Sorry.
That's
Miles,
okay.
Come on, over here.
Okay, so our bridge section now is going to be some things that we'll learn about now.
Will it be a bridge?
It'll be a fun time for you and your family. I think I remember the wrap-up. We'll see.
All right. We're quizzing you.
Quizzing.
You brought your number 2 pencil.
Yes, I did.
All right. And
And
I'm
I
not telling you.
brought some whiteout, too.
Do you have a
'cause
Scantron sheet?
I don't have an eraser on my number 2 pencil, but I have some whiteout.
I like that.
So I'll just white it out.
Scantron sheet? Do you
Yeah,
have that?
I got the
Blue
Scantron.
book? Essay for the essay question?
Absolutely.
Man, you come prepared.
Absolutely. And I write small so I can fit a lot of words into the space.
Awesome.
Okay, everyone. Thanks so much for joining.